Welcome to the weekly share for the Zera Shimshon, Zecher Tzadik V'Kodesh Levracha. It is Yutes Elo, and it's coming to the end of Tavshin Pei Beis, and soon to be Pei Gimel. And this is a very interesting piece. It says I should say should be in the merit of all those who need children and who need parnasa. Bez Hashem, and Baruch Hashem, we were zeicha to get a refuah shlema for my daughter last week. Okay, so here's the interesting thing. I'm going to read this quickly in English because translation becomes very complicated in Hebrew. But it's a good piece. It says the bracha is not complete until the money arrives. Okay, yeah. Yiftach Hashem lecha es aitzara hatayv es hashamayim. So Hashem shall open for you his storehouse of goodness. So he opens the heavens to provide rain for your land in its time and to bless all of your handiwork. So what does it mean when it says to bless all your handiwork? Right? The Gemara says that it means that on a rainy day, even the tiniest coin in your pocket will receive a blessing. That's a Gemara in Tainus, page Ches Omid Beis. What is the connection between the blessing for rain and what the pasuk is referring to, and the blessing on the coin in your wallet? What are the Chazal telling us that these two very disparate blessings are connected? Some suggest that the answer is obvious. If rain arrives on time, then the wheat will grow properly and will be available for a good price. And that this is a blessing for the money in your wallet or in your pocket, right? It's really what it says in the translation. Mali shebekis, right? There's the money in your pocket. But that's really only one bracha. That's of rain. And the rest of the blessings are a natural byproduct of that one. Okay. If so, why does the Torah list the blessings individually? The Zera Shimshon answers with the passage of the Gemara in Bava Basra in 91, that's Tzadik Aleph Omid Beis, that discusses whether or not one is allowed to leave Eretz Yisrael in a time of famine. According to the Rabbi Chaim, one is allowed to leave Eretz Yisrael when it is difficult to earn a livelihood, even if food is available. Rabbi Yochanan recalls a time when the price of wheat was very low, yet many people in Tiberia died from starvation, since they didn't have even the minute amount of money they needed to buy wheat. That is why the Torah adds the bracha for the money after the bracha for the rain. Even if Hashem sends the rain in its proper time and the price of wheat is low, the bracha is not complete unless people can earn money to purchase the wheat they need. So we should always be in mind of that. We need the money, and it should, I know a lot of people are having a hard time in Chutzlorts and in many places because everything has the scale of the costs of living have gone up tremendously, and people can't afford even the simplest things anymore. Okay, the segula is, as many people know, deciding to begin learning a seder in Zera Shimshon and actually following through with one's intention can affect a person's situation in numerous ways. My problem was parnasa. I worked in the insurance business, and whereas in the past I had been able to find new clients with ease, suddenly nothing was working. No matter where I turned, who I spoke to or met with, nothing worked, and I found myself at a standstill. While there were some businesses that were having a limited pool of clients is enough, where some businesses can help that, but the insurance business is not one of those. You need constantly new clients. I was in that business for a while, I know. And if you're not moving in one direction, you're moving in another. I was in another business that also demanded new clients all the time. But anyway, there was no question that I was disheartened by my lack of success, and I discussed my situation with a number of friends and acquaintances. Most people commiserated with me, but didn't know what else to do. And one of my friends sent me a copy of Zera Shimshon and advised me to start learning it on a regular basis. I decided to follow through his advice and began learning from the Sefer at least twice a week. In all honesty, I felt a certain intangible change most immediately. It was as if something was telling me that my muzzle had changed and that things were going to become better. It's a funny thing, but since I begun learning Zera Shimshon, 1 out of every 3 people I speak to chooses to purchase an insurance policy with me. That's the story. You decide. I know I've said this story before, but it's very pertinent and it helps a lot of people to get Muna that the Zera Shimshon and learning Torah B'chlal will help people in their parnasa. They can't diminish the amount of Torah learning they can, but only increase it. Mitzvah Hashem, everybody should be zeicha with a parnasa b'revach, b'korev, and in the new year, Mitzvah Hashem, should be a shana toiva musakas. Okay, kol tu v'zaygabench.